All right, everyone, it's summer. You know what that means. Time for some lemonade. But in order to have lemonade, you need lemon. Ha ha. Do you like what I did there? Yeah, because this is Lemon off of Zooropa, U2. 99? Was this 1999? I want to say it was. No. This was. Boy, I can't even read it. 93. What am I talking about? 99. 93. I was thinking of another album. Yeah. This album has some interesting songs on it, and it has a very, very different texture and flavor to it, that different sound that than what U2 had been doing up until this point. And this is the strangest sung song, but it's probably the coolest song. It really grew on me, and I really like it, and I wanted to feature it. Again, like I said on this playlist reactions that I'm doing, this is episode 34. 34. So I featured U2 in the last episode and then this one, and that's it. Because these really are the two albums at the time in my life that I was listening to them, that I really, really listened to. I did, what's the one they did before Octoon Baby? And they did the DVD on it. I can't think of it, and it's over there. Anyways, and then they took a hiatus, and then they came back, and their musical direction just started going different. It was like, wow, okay. But this was, these were the two albums that I listened to the most of theirs, even though they had so many good others. I mean, like their early stuff, their really early stuff was really cool, like Boy and October. Oh, that song October was just, so I did listen to a lot of the earlier stuff, but I'm sticking with the era that I was listening to them. Lemon. Here we go. Bum, bum.
Man builds a city with banks and cathedrals. A man melts the sand so he can see the world outside.
Glass. Yeah.
Man makes a car, builds a road to run and on. Man dreams of leaving, so he always stays behind. These are the days when the world is asunder. These are the days when we look for something other.
Love that piano line. A moving picture through light projected, he can see himself up close. Man catches color, man likes to stand, turns his money into light to look for love. She is the dreamer, she's imagination. Through light projected, he can see himself up close. Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is one of those that lyrically, like, loses me at times. You know, what's the metaphor? What's he? And sometimes I just don't want to get that deep into it. For me, it was always about the groove. They were just Larry and Adam just holding down that groove the whole time. There wasn't really any recognizable guitar sounds in there, although there were certain things that could have been guitar with heavy effects on them. So I'm thinking Edge was mainly on the keys, and that little piano lick that he did every time the line came up. Forget it. I'm losing it. I gotta eat. I'm getting tired. But obviously the way it was sung was very interesting, in that high falsetto register or in the falsetto, I should say, that Bono was singing in, and then contrasting it with the harmonic, the harmony that I don't think all of them were singing. I think it was Edge and Bono that were singing, because in this album, Edge did sing, and he was in the song "Numb," for sure. He was featured prominently. But there's just the feel and just that groove in this song. The texture was different. The feel was different. It was one of those where it's like, what is this? And it's like, oh, what is this? It's like, oh, what is this? That's kind of the process that I went through with this song. I would skip this song originally. After I heard it, I was just like, yeah, I don't like it. And then after time, it was like, yeah, you know what? This is growing on me. This is something that I can get into. And now it's the representative song of the album as far as I'm concerned. And it just goes to show you, at least with U2, that they weren't afraid to push the limits of what they could do, where they could go, how they wanted to do things. They certainly changed their sound, and subsequent albums, things were different as well. So that sort of thing I'm okay with. I'm okay with a band that's challenging itself and to change and to not fit into a certain identity. And there are certain bands that have done that where I'm just like, well, okay, but that new identity you chose is like, no, thank you. But that's the way it is. It's artists that are trying to create and not be stagnant. So, but this was, yeah, this was lemon. Lemon! Know what I mean? So, that's all I'm going to give on this one. That's it. I just want to share it with you. We're going to be moving on. We have, you can look forward to, for sure, we're going to have some live, the band, which I have done I did a full album reaction, song by song reaction, to their first album. I will be featuring one of those songs again. And then I'm going to grab one or two off of their second album. I don't know if I'm going to go beyond that, because I didn't really go too far beyond that with them. And I think those first two albums of theirs were really strong. And once again, that's a band who, when I found out that Neil Peart loved listening to them, then I was okay with that. And I'm going to go with it. And that's what I did. And then they grew on me. And after live, I think we're going to get into a couple other artists that were representative of that time in my life, of the moving more towards the late 90s. And for me, that would have been DC Talk and Bill Miller. I have featured Bill Miller in the Wisconsin Musicians playlist on my channel too, so you can check some of that out. And then I think we're going to be moving into a different time for me when we start talking about late 90s and early 2000s, where things are going to get a little bit more recognizable for the younger audience out there. And we're just going to keep trucking along on this journey. So thanks for being with me, guys. Check out the description box below for more ways to follow me. God bless you. Jesus loves you. I will talk to you later.